Hello, hello. So this is going to be first, let me get the plant. My first exclusive video. I got this plant while I was watching one of Good Growing's video. I actually had this plant on my list for about a year, but I just never hit the button on it. But when I saw Emma's video on it, I did not hesitate to hit the button. I think because I saw how good hers were doing, and then I have another similar one to this, and mine is doing really well. So I got a different variety of it. So let's see. I'll share the shop name below. Oh, it's peanuts. That's going to be a lot of stuff on the ground, but that's okay. All right, let's look at the, oh, cool. I got a sticker. Hi, Sachi. I got a sticker. Cool, cool. I'm excited. All right, where is the sticker fell? Okay, let's just open it. This is a bigger box than anticipated, but I think like they just wanted to maybe secure the plant. All right, it looks like I have the bottom of it, so I'm gonna pull. This is what I have. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, cool, cool. So lots of. I am excited to unbox this. Let's see. Let's see if I'm gonna love it immediately. All right, I'm gonna take everything away. Wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. I I love it. Now, why is this one like a hanging plant versus the green one that is not so much of a hanging plant? This one's feel like it could be more of a hanging plant. Okay, so this is the variegated Thanksgiving cactus. And I already have a regular Thanksgiving cactus. And I love it. That plant, I got the regular green version I got as a 2-node cutting, and that was from a coffee shop that I shop at. It's a coffee shop that has plants, and I got that plant, the green one, from there. They just gifted me a cutting because I was talking to them about plants, and yeah, that's how I got it. And now I have the variegated version. I'm looking to see. It looks like there's two plants in here. It looks like this one is the regular green variegated one, and this one is the green one. It's not variegated at all. So that's kind of sucky. But I'm happy with the size of the variegated one that I have, because comparing to what I had before. But look at that. Oh my gosh, and there's an all white one. Ooh. Okay, so what's the name of it? Okay, the common name is called Madam Butterfly. I'll put the I'll put the full name at the bottom because I have no idea what it is. How to say that. So yeah, I'm not even gonna try. But I love it. Wow, it needs a water. It is dry. Let's up pot it and see. Okay, fine roots. I find that my regular green cactus needs watering more often. Oh, it looks like it's gonna bloom. Oh, I wonder what color the blooms are. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'll probably leave these potted up together. Maybe, I don't know if this one is variegated or will turn variegated. Probably not. I might, you know what? I might message the shop and say, did you give me a green one and a variegated one in the pot? Um, I'm gonna ask them and see what they say. I'll put the shop name at the bottom. But yeah, I love it. Oh my goodness. I love that it's hanging too. Okay. I am just gonna go ahead and repot it now. Yes, I sure am. Okay. I'm just gonna unpot it in this. It's just really dry already, so I'm just gonna do it now. Soil is so light. I wonder if this one is going to turn variegated or is it just gonna stay green? I am so gonna email the shop and ask them. By the time I edit this video, I would have already emailed the shop and asked them the question if they gave me a green one and a variegated one in the pot, which, you know, it would be great for them to honestly answer that question. So we'll see. I'm lightly taking off some of the soil. I'm not going to take off all of it, even though I don't like the soil. I'll probably spray the plant off as well and then put it in the living room. That's where it's going to live with the near the other one, my green one. So my green cactus, my green Thanksgiving cactus bloomed already. And it's funny because the blooms of the Thanksgiving cactus originally was pink. And it was pink. I got pink blooms this first year I had it. And the blooms fell off really quickly before it fully opened because it was still a little tiny plant and still trying to grow. But the second year, I got pink blooms, and the third year, I got some pink blooms, and this year, the blooms were yellow. It was quite the surprise. I really enjoyed the yellow, but I was just really confused on why I got yellow blooms. I was looking online to see if there was something my plant was deficient in, and I was surprised that to find it's a possibility there could be a deficiency. But the other possibility is some people have had the same thing where it's bloomed yellow during September or November. Ooh, what is that? Oh my God, I'm always afraid to anything clunky in the soil. I'm always scared. I'm always afraid of spiders. Okay. All right. I'm just going to pop both of them together to avoid the soil coming right out at the bottom. I use this little netting. Okay. Okay. Now after I give it a drink, there's not a lot of chunky. Oof. Oh crap. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Already repotted. I don't always repot my plants as soon as I get it. I actually have a plant in the other room that I just bought and I have not repotted it yet. I got it last week. Still sitting. Haven't done anything with it yet. So, uh-oh. Did I hurt? Oh no. Okay, let's just, oh crap. I broke a variegated leaf. Damn it. Oh man, I'm just gonna stick that in there. I don't know if it's gonna grow. I just was patting down the soil and didn't notice that. Oh, oh, I love it. I love how um it hangs. I love that. That's different from the regular green cactus. All right, I am going to go and water. Okay, so when I was editing my video, I realized I never finished a story of my regular Thanksgiving cactus, and I wanted to give you an update on this plant and what the shop said about it. My regular Thanksgiving cactus, the research that I did find on why it was giving me yellow blooms could be possibility of a nutrition deficiency, but the other reason is temperature. So our now that fall is here, the temperature is supposed to be cold and less light, but there is less light, but the temperature is hot, hot, hot. So when the plant bloomed was back in September, and it was still warmer than usual. We're in a bit of a heat wave going on here in Indiana. So from the research that I looked up online was that it could be nutrition deficiency or heat with less light. And yes, I can say that the heat with less light is probably what it was. So once the temperature shifts and getting colder, I'm hoping to get pink blooms again. But it'll be nice to see one side of it with yellow blooms and the other side with pink. I don't know. So that closes that part of the story. But I did want to cover the variegated and the regular side that I have. I did contact the shop and they said that it is still a variegated Thanksgiving cactus, that it just so happens that it's giving like a lot of green foliage. So she sent me pictures of others that she has that's went from green to variegated. So hoping that this would give me some variegated leaves, and I think this is actually going to bloom. And I think when I was repotting it, I said it might be blooming. So there's going to be a bloom coming from that. That's nice. Yeah, there's a like all of these are going to bloom, and this one's giving me foliage already. So yeah, the cactus is doing well. So I'm hoping that what she said is true, that it will give me more like variegated um foliage. I Because of this green side, I was iffy to put it with my regular green Thanksgiving cactus because I wanted to give it more light. So I put it in the west window area right here. So that's where it's been, and that's where it's going to sit for a while. And yeah, but so far the plant is doing great. I still love it so much. I love it. So yeah. So that's it for the update. I'm glad I came back on here because while I was editing this video last night, I'm like, wow, I forgot to finish the story. So thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you so much for being on here. Thank you guys so much for your memberships. I appreciate it, and I hope to give you some really good content as the months go on. Thank you so much for being here, and enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget, you are loved.